I wish I had an explanation for the popularity of the man I'm about to introduce, but a gift such as his apparently...
How are you?
Yeah.
Good. How was your flight?
Good. I slept most of the time.
And so you haven't really had much time to look around yet?
Nah, not really. Just walking over here. We went to eat and just walked over here. Yeah.
So why Kennedy?
Why Kennedy?
Yeah.
It's just something that, names have always been important to me. You know what I'm saying? Like your name and like how you present yourself. And just when I was a kid, I knew like rap names was like real dope to me and real important to me. And that one was just kind of one I just chose, to just represent me, just for everything that I was doing, everything that I was about, and it just sounded good. Like one day when I thought about it, and it kind of just sounded good, and I just went with it.
How do you think your sound has evolved?
My sound has really, it's matured. I would say it's gotten more musical, and it definitely will continue to, because as we get more money and more freedom, we're able to do more things, do things that we always wanted to do. Starting with the Yellow album, it was kind of just like my first time really just working hands-on with the music, with the producers, and not getting beats like emailed or people like sending me stuff. Like I really like sat there and worked on it every day, and I created sounds and vibes with producers, that I could rap on, and that's kind of where my music is going in the future. Like I plan on being every time, some music is made for me. Like I feel like I need to be there in order for it to be the best.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that just comes with just maturity and just being able to have the resources, really.
Makes sense. And as a person, how do you feel you've evolved since starting?
As a person, man, everywhere. I mean, that goes hand in hand with the music, but mainly I'm more responsible. I'm more aware of like time and history. You know what I'm saying, and where I fit in both, and where I'm trying to go. Maybe when I first started, when I did 25th Hour in 2008, I wasn't even really never like planning to come to like London or thinking that was like possible. You know what I'm saying, or stuff like that, because it was just like I didn't know how to do it, and it wasn't really my concern. But like now, as I get older and I'm really looking at music, not just hip hop, or not just rap. As I'm looking at music, it's like, we trying to go to be the best.
Yeah. And what keeps you motivated? There might have been several moments in your career.
At this point, just the same thing I said: time, history, and my son. I have a son that's only 2 years old next month, and he definitely keeps me motivated. Just to, what I'm saying? Because now it's like, not only would I ever give up on myself, but now I can't even super not give up on him. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's fun because he's so young, but I think he knows in a weird way, like when I'm gone, like even here and when I'm not around, he knows that I'm working, and it's like, at this point, it's all for him anyway. So it's like, it's kind of easy. You know what I'm saying? It makes it easy to just like cut out trying to be too cool or be friends, because it's like I only have one friend. You know what I'm saying? I only have really one friend. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, and you recently did Rock the Bells. What was that experience like for you?
It was dope. It was dope. That platform is an amazing platform to be on, just promotion-wise, and to be associated and remembered and in a lineup with so many people, that make quality music, and some legends, and mostly everybody, like the up-and-comers are, they're going to leave their own special mark on the game of, hip-hop and rap, and it's like, it's just dope to just be, have that time where you can look back on that and be like, yeah, I was there, with Big Daddy Kane and Slick Rick and, DJ Quick and Kendrick Lamar, and, you know what I'm saying, Young and Tiger, and, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that, for sure.
And what was like backstage, girls, what was that like, the crazy?
It was like just a lot of interviews, to be honest. I didn't even get to see anybody perform most of the time. I saw Bonkers and Harmony one time, which was tight to me, Bonkers and Harmony, but other than that, I didn't really get to see anybody, especially at the one in California, in LA, because it was just so many interviews to do,
Very cool. And you recently told me that wanting to be a rapper was a bad choice for you, but the Yellow album, has saved me. What did you mean by that, and why? What made you think that being a rapper might have been a bad choice today?
Just because it's like, it's a lot of things that you might see in life that you think is one way, but it's really another way. You know, and definitely, I didn't know if I would have known, like as a kid, the things I know now about, you know, what it would be to how to, you know what I'm saying, what you would be up against. I might not have, you know, I might have been a little bit more reluctant, but I probably would have still did it, just being me, because I knew that it wasn't gonna be easy and that it was, you know, this and that. But I don't know, really. I was just, you know, I felt like what I was speaking on more so was just that I felt like in rap and in the industry, you lose a lot of your love for why you even started. And I feel like the Yellow album restored that for me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Like at the Yellow album, I don't consider that just a rap album. I consider that a great musical album. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't really trying to come from a perspective. I'm trying to impress people. I'm trying to just stick to this. I was just trying to follow my heart. You know, and make music that express how I feel at the time. You know what I'm saying? And the mindset that I was in, and just think outside as possibly as I can, outside of just the box of just being a rapper and a hip hop artist, and just, you know, just truly just draw my own little, you know, paint my own painting. And that's why I feel like it restored it for me. You know what I'm saying? It restored my like love and brought me back to why I even do this. You know, it gave me the freedom to say, because it worked. You know what I'm saying? It worked. So it's like, it made me feel good, like, damn, I could really do what I love and people will still like it, you know?
And so is that why you said, you know, that you don't even rap on the Yellow album? That, yeah, like what do you mean by that? You mean it's more cohesive?
Yeah, it's just more just like, I didn't really write, I don't even really remember, but I didn't really write a lot of stuff down. I just felt like I just was in there just like expressing myself. You know what I'm saying? More so than just thinking like, oh, I'm gonna write this so people go, ooh, or alright. You know what I'm saying? I just really want to make good music, you know, and just say things that was like relevant to me and people could really understand and that sounded good. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I probably mean by that. Like I wasn't really trying to like rap or, you know, worried about it, like going in like, oh, you have to do it like this or anything.
What's your favorite verse on the Yellow album?
My favorite what?
Your favorite verse on the Yellow album?
The My Type of Party, the second verse on My Type of Party. I love that.
Okay. Like,
I love that. And now, and probably maybe like 125, I like both of those verses. But I like the second verse on My Type of Party a lot. Because it's just so like, I don't know, I love it.
Do you feel like it maybe you express yourself best on it, or like Okay.
I feel like I express myself best and I came with my own like style almost. You know what I'm saying? Like of how I rap, and then just like on the set, like it's just all like, it's not really like a line to set up a line, it's like every line is the line. You know what I'm saying? It's like every line is its own period. You know, like don't do this, do this, do this. Like you could write it down and read it to your mom and they'll be like, oh yeah, and they will be like, okay, like they will understand it. You know what I'm saying?
And you know, what kind of effect has being a father actually had on your music? You've touched on it already.
Yeah, just like, you know, it gives me awareness of time. You know what I'm saying? Of time. It's something that I can mark the time with, because like when I was there from the West Side with Love too, I was watching my son. You know, he was just born. And then, you know, now it's like, after when I did the Yellow album, it's like walk and stuff like that.
Well, in the video.
Yeah, he's in the video. So it's kind of like a marker of time. You know what I'm saying, for me. But other than that, I mean, I do the same things. I just wonder, like, when he grows up sometimes, like, what they gonna say to him, like, a dad, like his dad.
That's true.
But, you know, so I keep that in my mind. I want it to be, like, something cool and, like, respectable, to where it's, like, you know, he could walk around with his head up and people will, you know, pat him on the back. Like, oh, that's your dad, you know? Like, I definitely have that in my mind, you know? And
would you, like, ever encourage your son, or if you had a daughter, to, like, get into music as well? You would?
Not to rap. I would to get into music, but to play an instrument, maybe. You know, to play an instrument, maybe. If he wanted to, I wouldn't per se encourage him to rap, but if, you know, if he wanted to, I mean, I guess I couldn't discourage him, you know, because I did it. So it's like, who am I to discourage? But hopefully he does something.
Cool. And what's more important to you, longevity or accolades?
Longevity, for sure. I mean, I don't really have any accolades. So.
I'm sure they're on their way.
Yeah, but longevity for sure. That's the reason why, you know, I make music how I make it, and why I'm so, you know, I try to put as much as I can into everything I do, from logos to album art to music to, you know, now to mixing songs, just everything, because I know I want it to last. You know, and it's only gonna last if you do it, and that's what keeps shared for years. You know, so I definitely try to make stuff, and I understand, like, when I put something out, like, I feel like every day the Yellow album is bigger than the day it was before. You know, I just put out a project called Young Nation with a lot of people on OPM, and I was like, you know, I didn't put it out for it to have a big splash. I just put it out for my fans and then for it to grow. Like, as we do the U.S. tour and they're on tour with me, I want people to discover it, you know what I'm saying, on their own, because it's quality music. It's not something that you just have to listen to that day, or it's not relevant. You know what I'm saying? 5 years from now, I feel like Yellow album's gonna be better than it sounds today. You know?
Like a stoner. You can hit, I don't own it. Money give me a boner. My car look like a loner. I got hoes in Arizona. They got